Hi guys, my name is Renee Engmeyer. Today I'm going to do a beginner intermediate workout using the TheraBand, full length band. Mine happens to be green. This is sort of a medium heavy. Different brands use different colors, so I wouldn't worry too much about what color you have. If you have multiple colors, you can always vary the tension for whatever exercise we're doing. You know, maybe a little lighter on the arms, heavier on the legs. I'm going to use the same one the whole time. If you don't have a band, that's okay. It's all just regular Pilates exercises where we include the band to make it more challenging or to create resistance. If you don't have a band and you still want that extra challenge and that extra resistance, you can use hand weights, and I'll explain throughout the workout how you can use the hand weights. Let's start with just a little warm-up for the feet, legs, and back. I'm just gonna put the band over my left toes, and I'm just gonna do some circles with that ankle. Our feet, I don't think, get enough attention. Just a great little mobilizer for the ankle. There is standing work at the end of this workout, and so I just wanna get those all warmed up, moving, juice up those joints a little bit. Good, just simple circles, kind of moderate tension. I'm not working too hard here. And then I'll pull up a little bit tighter and take it into a calf stretch, pulling that foot to the toes towards me, getting a little bit of length through the back of the calf. And then I'm gonna bend forward a little bit. That's gonna put a little more work up into the hamstring. Good. I'm gonna lift the chest. I'm gonna take my arms out to the sides, and I'm just gonna nod my chin. I'm rounding my spine. I'm not doing a major arm pull here. It's not meant to be an arm workout, just a little bit of resistance for the shoulders. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. I'm just gonna repeat that. I'm gonna nod my chin. I'm rounding forward, just sort of mobilizing the back. It adds a little more stretch on the hamstring. Pull it up. Just gonna do it one more time. Nod the chin. Exhale. Sort of rounding forward, using the band mostly just to pull my toes back. Good. Short and sweet. Other side. Just rolling out the ankle. Band is over the ball of my foot, over my toes. Moderate grip. I'm not trying to kill it. Good. Just get those warm up. Get the cracks out. Other direction. And then I'm going to come up, a little more resistance just to give it a stretch, pulling the toes back, little length through the calf, sitting tall at first. I'm just going to come forward a little bit, just rounding forward over that leg or leaning forward to increase the stretch all the way up into my hamstring. If your back's super tight, you might feel this in your back too. Just be easy. We just started sitting up nice and tall. I'm just going to pull the arms out a little bit. I'm rounding my spine, curling forward, just mobilizing the back, and then I'm releasing it. Again, not looking for a major arm workout here, just using the band to increase the stretch in the back of the legs, sitting up, and also moving through my spine a little bit. Exhale, pressing it out and rolling it back in. Good. Both feet in the band. Same thing. Pull it back and forward at the same time. We're a little bit looser already, hopefully. Little extra stretch, little hamstring, little ankle, calf, arms up, nod the chin, pulling the toes towards you and just rounding the spine. 2 more times, sit it up, and once more, rounding the spine. And sitting up, good. I'm gonna leave the band over my feet like this. I'm going to bend my knees, and I'm gonna do some half roll back. I'm gonna tuck the tail under, scoop my belly button in, and then sit up nice and straight. Now, if you don't have a band right now, you could just be holding weights in your hands. Good. I'm not bending my arms, once again, not doing a workout for the arms just yet. It's coming, I promise. I'm just working through my core. Exhale, scoop the belly button in, tuck the tail under, and sit up straight. Use that band, though, to engage your shoulders, keeping them out of the ears. Exhale, scoop around, roll back, and pull it up. This actually makes this exercise a little bit easier so far, because that band's actually helping me get up. Scoop round, roll it back, little resistance there, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, scoop round, back, roll it up. And one more time, exhale, scoop round, back, roll it up. Now at any point, you can sit up straight and do the rest of this series up here. I'm gonna roll back into my half roll back, and I'm gonna stay. And I'm gonna open my arms out to the sides for 10. Exhale for 9. So I have an isometric hold on my core. I happen to have my palms facing in. You can modify that if you feel better with your palms down or some other direction. Go for it. Exhale and pull. Belly button in 5 more times. Back of the arm, back of the shoulder, and really core, using the core. I could have weights in my hands and just do this with weights. And of course, you could do this empty-handed. Good. Come up. Again, you could do all this up here. I'm going to roll back down. I'm going to hold and stay. I'm just going to move my left arm 10 times. Exhale, 2. Now, when we take the weight on one side like this, I'm still working the back of the arm, the back of the shoulder. I've got this isometric hold going on in my core, but I'm challenging my obliques. The side stomach muscles get a little extra work when we offset one side like this. For 5, shoulders relaxed for 4. Exhale for 3, for 2, and that'll be true with weights in your hands also. You don't need a band to get that sensation. Other side. Trying not to twist, trying not to turn, keeping both arms long. I mean, they're slightly bent, right? You don't want to lock out your elbows. But I do have long arms. I'm not bending. Do 5 more. Scoop and hold. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1. Good. I'm going to sit up nice and straight. I'm going to go back to that half roll back, down and up. I'm going to add a bicep curl each time. Half roll back, bend the elbows, lengthen the arms, sit up straight. So it's pretty slow. Exhale, half roll back, bend the arms, sit up straight. You can do this with weights, of course. Exhale. You can also do this with nothing. And up. She keeps saying that. I'm going to keep saying that. Exhale, half roll back, pull it in, sit it up. Exhale, scoop. My shoulders are down out of my ears. Good. And of course, grab that band tighter. If you've got a super light band and you need more resistance, just grab it tighter. If you've got a heavier band, you need less resistance, you just loosen your grip. Piece of cake. So you get to decide how heavy each one is. 2 more. That's a nice progression too. Maybe you start this workout, not start, but you do this workout with an easier band. Maybe a couple weeks later you're using a heavier band. Check your progress. All right, I'm going to roll down and I'm going to stay. You could sit upright and just bicep curl for 10, for 9. Exhale for 8. Exhale for 7. Exhale, scoop that belly button in for 6. Shoulders down for 5. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1. Good. Come on up. I'm going to lay down and I'm going to put this band over my right toes. I'm going to leave my head down to start. Again, starting basic. Just think of it as a warm-up. It's combo, beginner, intermediate. It always gets harder, I promise. But I like to do sort of a basic version of an exercise first because it essentially teaches you the modification that if it gets too challenging, you can back off and repeat the first level. Level 1, head down, shoulders down. I'm pushing my leg out. Engaging through the core, engaging through the back side of the leg. Do 2 more. Good. I'm going to push that leg out straight. I'm going to lift it up and down. Yeah, not super complicated. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Bend it. Lift the chest. Repeat. Exhale. 2. So easier version. Head down. 3. My elbows are floating. You can put them on the floor. 4. Exhale. 5. Good. I'm going to lift and lower, straight up and down. Try not to twist. Exhale, 2. Push through the back of the leg, push down, shoulders down. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. If you can leave your head up, do it. If you need to put it down, go ahead. Other leg up, last variation here. Exhale, push for 5. So I've got an isometric hold with my core, 4. Isometric hold with my biceps. My shoulder stabilizers are working, pushing through the back side of the leg. And then my obliques are working, balancing against the one-sided work. I'm going to lift and lower. Here we go. For 5. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 4. Exhale for 3. Shoulders down and back for 2. Exhale for 1. Good. I'm going to come on in, lay my head down, switch legs, foot down. Super simple, basic. Level 1, right? Elbows down, just pushing that leg out. Great mobilizer for the leg, the hip. Exhale, push. Working through the core to keep my back into the mat. not twisting. Shoulders are strong, elbows are down. Good, I'm gonna keep that leg straight. I'm gonna lift and lower. Good. Not doing a ton of reps on each one because by the time we get to the end of it, you've done quite a few. 2 more times. Good. Now, I'm gonna bend the knee. I'm gonna lift my chest. I'm gonna hover my elbows. Isometric core, isometric biceps. Same series. Exhale, push it out and in 2. Exhale, push it out and in 3. For 7. 2 more times. I'm gonna swing it up and down. Again, if you can, leaving the head up. If not, put your head down. You can put your elbows down. 2. Exhale, 3. You could be doing this with weights. 4. Exhale, push lower. 5. And that was it. Bend it in. Pick up the other leg. Head up if you can. Set it down if you need to. Adjust that band. Remember, you can change your tension on that band at any time. 2. Exhale, 3. Scoop that belly button. 4. Exhale, push. 5. Good. Keep it straight. Sweep it up and down for 5. Exhale for 4. For 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1. Good. Same series. Both legs. I'm going to bend my knees. Both legs are in the strap. I'm going to start with my elbows on the floor. I'm just going to push both legs out. Exhale out. Pull it in. I'm dropping my back into the mat. 2. My shoulders are engaged. Exhale, push 3. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push 4. And 5. We'll do 5 more here. Exhale, push 5. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 1. Sweep those legs up. Sweep them down. Again, my elbows are on the floor. Little bicep hold here, 2. Exhale, 3. Your arms could be straight, right? If you were tired of doing that bicep curl, exhale, 4. But I'm going for it. Exhale, 5. I think most of us like the bicep. 6. Exhale, push through the back side of the leg. 7. Exhale, push 8. 2 more times. 9. And 10. Okay, last variation. My knees are bent. My chest is lifted. My elbows are hovering off of the mat. I'm pushing the legs out for 10. Good. I'm not moving my arms for 9. I'm dropping my belly. Exhale for 8. Higher legs are easier. Lower legs are harder. 7. Exhale, push for 6. Exhale, push 5. For 4. For 3. Exhale, 2. 1 more time. Keep the legs straight, sweeping them up and down. 10 of these and we're done. Again, if you were tired of the biceps, you could push those arms down straight. 2. Inhale, lift 3. Exhale, lower 4. Exhale 5. Exhale 6. For 7. 8. 2 more times. Exhale, lower, lift 9. And 10. Good. Come on in. Okay. Let's drop the band for a moment. We're not going to do every exercise with the band. That would get ridiculous. Let's just do a quick cat-cow on our hands and knees. Tuck the tail, scoop the belly button in, rounding the spine, and lengthening it back out, pulling the shoulder blades down on the back. And repeat, tuck the tail, scoop the belly button in, rounding the spine, and lengthening it back out. And 1 more time, scoop the belly button in, and lengthen it back out. Good. I'm going to come down onto my elbows. And I'm going to stretch out into a plank, and I'm just going to hold this position. Just a little bit more core work here, a little bit more shoulders. Squeezing the booty, squeezing the belly button up and in. I'm just going to hold here and stay for a moment. You could always put your knees down to simplify this a little bit. Press it out and hold and stay. And just breathe here. Elbows off the floor. That's not the word I meant. Elbows pushing into the floor, lifting off the floor is what I was trying to say. Long through the neck, shoulders out of the ears. Good. Belly button really pulling up, squeezing that tush. Breathe and hold and stay. Let's count to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit back into a child's pose. Again, stretching out the back and the shoulders here. Dropping the tail towards the heels. And we're going to plank again If you can, coming up onto the hands, you could stay on the elbows if you preferred. Pushing away from the floor, shoulder blades reaching down out of the ears, belly button pulling up, booty tight, ribs connected, core, shoulders, booty, thighs, full body workout. Breathe and hold and stay. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come on down and sit it back. And we'll stretch it out. Good. I am going to roll over onto my side. I'm going to do a side leg series using the band, just to keep repeating myself. You don't have to use the band. It's just our regular side leg series that we do. Yes, there's other options. We can tie the bands around our thighs to make like a booty band or a loop, but we can also just use that for a loop workout. So I'm trying to do some different stuff here. I'm holding my band, same arm as leg. Top leg, top arm. I'm gonna keep this hand on the ground. Now, this arm has to work here, right? If it doesn't work, it's just gonna move with my leg, and then I'm not getting any resistance from the band. So I'm stabilizing this arm on the floor. I kind of like knuckles down, to be honest. Strong arm, strong shoulder, belly button lifted, my waist is tight, pushing out with an exhale and pulling it in. Exhale, push it out, 2. Good. Exhale, 3. So, long spine. Shoulders engaged, waist engaged. Pushing through, I've got my foot flexed, pushing through my heel, driving up the back of the leg right into that booty. It is hip high, and my knee is pointing straight forward. We want to make sure that that knee is not dipping down here, because now that we're using resistance, I can put some strain on the knee. 2. Let's do 10 more. Exhale, push it out. 5. Exhale, push 6. For 7. 8. 2 more times. 9. And 10. I'm going to hold that leg straight. It is still parallel. I'm just going to lift and lower. Good. About to lose my grip. Sometimes you got to readjust. Good. So again, if you're not into the band, put it away. You don't have to use it. If you don't have a band, if you're using weights, you can actually just rest that weight on your outer thigh, and it's going to create extra resistance. You can also just do this as a regular old mat series with no props. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to bend my knee. I'm going to clam, shell, or fire hydrant. Again, my arm is stationary. The band's giving me a little resistance right now. It's not super crazy. It's more, of course, when you push it out. 3. Exhale, 4. For 5. Two more of those. Lift it at the top. Give me 10 little pulses at the top. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to leave my leg laterally rotated or turned out, and I'm going to kick it out like that. So my knees and toes are rotated upward, but my hip bone, my right hip bone, is still facing forward. You don't want to turn your body for the sake of getting this knee further up. It's not necessary. Your knee doesn't have to point to the ceiling. Mine is definitely not pointing towards the ceiling, but it's the thought that you're opening up the hip, rotating the thigh bone in here, using the glutes, the lateral rotators in this hip. Get a little extra work. Good. Exhale, push it out, pull it in. Let's do 10 more. Exhale, drive through that heel. And notice, my leg isn't way up here. I'm driving that heel sort of straight out like it's on a shelf, right from my bum straight out. 2, knee lifts. Exhale, push it out. 3, belly button strong. Exhale, remember this shoulder. 4, you can drop the band at any time. 5, exhale 5 more times. For 5. Exhale for 4. Push it out for 3. For 2. And 1 more time. I'm going to leave it turned out. Lateral rotation. I'm going to lift and lower. This one is bigger. It doesn't have to be. It can be small too. But you can go bigger when you're in turn out versus parallel. 3. Exhale 4. For 5. For 7. 8. And 9. And 1 more time. 10. I'm gonna go back to parallel. My knees and toes are pointing forward. Again, this arm, if you need a little rest, a little shaky on that hand, go ahead. It's not doing anything but stabilizing. I'm gonna sweep it forward, and I'm gonna sweep it back. And by back, only as far back as I don't mess up my back. I'm not trying to get into this gigantic arabesque behind me. Still square, still straight, not moving anything but that thigh. 3, exhale, push back 4. Exhale, push back 5. Let's do 5 more of these. Sweeps, exhale for 5. Exhale, push, swing 4. For 3. 2 more times. Last one. I'm going to swing that leg forward. I'm going to keep that leg forward. I'm going to do pulses up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to move it back down to center. Pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to swing that leg behind me. The pulse still lifts. Pulses to the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on out of it. Come on up. We'll take a quick stretch on that leg. Taking it up and over the top. Good, a little twist towards it, dropping that hip towards the ground. You could lay on your back and do a figure 4 stretch instead if that feels better to you. My hand did a lot of work holding that band. If you want to give that arm a little stretch, a little wrist stretch. Fingers down, fingers up. Good, let's do the other side. So I've got that band around my top foot. I'm holding it in my top arm. My bottom knee is bent. My top waist is lifted. I'm nice and strong here through the core. My hand is down on the ground. I kind of like knuckles down. Again, whatever makes you comfortable. Shoulder out of the ear. Exhale, push 2. So more work going on in that arm than you might have given credit for. 3. Exhale, push 4. I'm parallel, knees and toes pointing forward. I'm hip high. Good, my foot is flexed, driving through the heel, right up into the booty. Give me 10 more. Exhale, push for 10. Exhale, push 9. Exhale, push 6. For 4 more. 2 more times. I'm going to push it out. I'm going to hold it out. It is parallel. I'm going to lift and lower. Not going super high here because I want to stay parallel. In order to lift the leg higher, it has to turn out. And we'll do that later. Good. Waist is strong, shoulder strong. Good. And if your palms are sweaty, you got to adjust your grip sometimes. I'm going to bend that knee back in. I'm going to fire hydrant or clamshell. It's really a clamshell. Keeping my hips nice and still. 5, exhale, lift and lower. 6. 2 more times. I'm going to lift it, I'm going to hold it, and just do a little pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to leave it lifted, lateral rotation, pushing through the heel and pulling it in. Exhale, push, drive through the heel. Notice my leg is just about hip high when it is straight. So different than kicking the heel up here. I'm just kicking straight down from heel to booty. Exhale, push it out, pull it in. Exhale, push it out, pull it in. Using the lateral rotators of the hip. Those are muscles deep in the hip and the booty muscles. Exhale, push it out. Let's do 10 more for 10. Shoulder down, abs strong. 9, bottom waist is lifted, hips are still. Exhale for 6. Push it for 5. 3 more times. I'm going to lift the leg in lateral rotation. So now that leg gets bigger, and that's just because the turnout, the way the hip works, the thigh bone has more room to move here. Good, we just did 10 of these on the other side. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower for 5 and 4, for 3, for 2, Good. I'm going back to parallel. A little shaky, shaky on the hand if you need it. I know I do. I'm parallel. I'm sweeping the leg forward, sweeping the leg back. Not super far back, at least not on me, because I don't want to arch my back or lose the stability of my hips and spine. Exhale, push it back. 3. Reminder, I didn't remind you on this side, you could be holding a weight on your hip, right? If you didn't have the band and you wanted a little extra work, it's different. You know, what I like about the band is I can change where I'm working based on where the resistance is coming from. The weight on top is really just going to increase the load on that outer hip, which is great. Do it. Let's do 4 more. Exhale for 4. Inhale forward, exhale back for 3 and 2. And one more time, keep that shoulder strong. I'm going to swing the leg forward, I'm going to hold it forward, and I'm going to pulse up and down. We have 10, 9, 8, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to swing it down, parallel, head to toe, 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to swing the leg to the back, but the pulse still goes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Come on in. Come on out of that band. We'll take a stretch here. Again, you could be on your back doing a figure 4. Instead, I prefer this stretch. Dropping that hip towards the ground, twisting. Good. Maybe a little stretch for that hand. How hard that is, like on the hand, again, is going to depend on how long your band is, how heavy your band is. Okay, speaking of how long your band is, I'm going to sit on my band. I'm going to sit cross-legged. And we're going to do some arms while we're sitting here. Now, I happen to be in the center of the band and I'll use these sides, but let's say your band is tight and short, just scoot it over so that you have as much distance or give as you need. Okay, so I'm sitting on the band. I'm going to take it across my body. So this is my left cheek, right arm, so the band is coming from under my hip and out to the side. All of this movement can be done with a weight in your hand. What's nice about the band is it changes where my resistance is coming from. Shoulder down, away from the ear, but elbow up, push, and bend. So I'm working the top of the shoulder just to hold it here, but I'm working the back of the arm, back of the shoulder, tricep, because I've got this resistance coming from over here. Chest square, 3. Exhale, push it out, 4. Now, all of this could be done standing or kneeling if you wanted to make it more advanced. I'm going sort of with the beginner posture of seated. Two more times. Give me just a little push, pulse. Smaller push and pulse. 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to change my grip so that my palm is now facing up. I'm laterally rotated in this arm, so I'm turning outward. My elbow is down towards my waist. I'm going to push up into a V position. So I have a nice long diagonal with my band. Elbow by my waist. Push it up. So even more work loading on the top of the shoulder now. Exhale, push it out. 2. Sitting up tall. 3. Exhale, push it out. 4. For 7, trying not to elevate or scrunch. 2 more. So my neck is long. Shoulder blade's moving. It's definitely lifting, but I'm trying not to scrunch. 2, 3 pulses. 4. Exhale, 5, 6. For 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And again, reminder, grab tighter if you need more resistance, less if you don't. I'm just going to do an open and close. My palm is facing forward. My palm is facing in towards my body. You could modify that, right? If you want to do palm down, whatever feels better to you. I like the chest opening sensation of opening that arm or rotating it outward. Good. I'm not twisting. I'm staying very square. Shoulders down on the back. I'm pulling my shoulder blade in. 5 more. Good. Exhale for 3, 2. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing with my arm, but I'm going to add rotation. So my arm still comes all the way forward. My arm's open, but then I take my chest with it too. So I've added obliques. Open, twist, exhale, 3. Open, twist, exhale, 4. Exhale for 7. 2 more times. And 10. Other side. Oh, I don't know why I'm changing my band. I just need to scoot it over. Okay, so getting as much give as you need here. I have my elbow up, and I'm just pushing that arm out. So again, the band is coming across my body. Resistance coming from down around the hip area. Push it out. Back of the arm, back of the shoulder, top of the shoulder, all working. If you're just holding a weight, you're going to feel a little bit more of just the top of the shoulder, but it's okay. 4, I'm pulling my shoulder blade in and back. 5, not twisting, not rotating. 6, exhale, push it out for 7. 2 more times. I'm going to push it out, just do the tiniest little pulses. 2, 3, 4, exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. I'm going to change my grip, which you just have to turn your hand. You don't actually have to let go and change your grip, but it's more comfortable. My elbow is in by my waist. I'm laterally rotated, right? So parallel, my hand will be forward, rotating my hand out to the side, elbow down. I'm going to shoot my arm up towards a high diagonal with that band like I'm making a half of a V. Exhale, push it out. 2. Without scrunching the neck, without lifting the shoulder. 3, meaning not elevating it up here. 4. Exhale, the shoulder blade does move. 5. Exhale, push it out. 6. For 7. 8, 2 more times. 9. 10, I'm going to lift it. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to do a little pulse. 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I am going to take that arm straight forward. My palm is facing in. I'm not twisting. Sitting up nice and tall. 2, my chest is super square. Using the back of the arm, back of the shoulder, shoulder blades, pull it open. 3, exhale, push 4. For 7, exhale for 8. 2 more times. I'm going to add a twist. The arm does the same thing. The arm opens and I turn my chest towards it. The arm does come all the way back close. 2. Exhale, pull it open. Exhale for 3. Back of the arm, back of the shoulder, shoulder blades. 4. And I've added the obliques, my side stomach muscles. Twist, exhale, 5. And 6. For 7. Exhale for 8. 2 more times. 9 and 10. Good. Coming out of that. This is just a stretch. It's one of my favorite stretches to do with the band. Hold it real loose to start, just so you know what you're getting into. I'm just going to keep my arms nice and straight. I'm going to lift that band all the way overhead. I'm going to take it behind me. Now, it didn't feel like much because I had a loose band, but again, it's a lot of shoulder movement here. Just want to make sure that you're comfortable with it, know what you're getting into, and then you can tighten it up for a little more stretch through the pecs, through the shoulders, front of the shoulders. Good. And lift it up as much as possible, trying to keep those arms nice and even. They're going up and over at the same time. I'm not like doing, that to try and get my good arm over first. You might feel more work in one arm versus the other. You might feel this all the way down the arm if you do lots of work where you're typing, sitting at your computer, using your phone. You might feel this stretch right here all the way down the arm. Good. Let's do it one more time. And if you didn't have a band, You can always just lift your shoulders up and over like this. It's just mobilizing. I'm gonna stop in the center. I'm sitting up nice and tall. I have my palms facing down now. I'm just pulling my shoulder blades together and back. 2, nice back opener, pretty posture. Exhale, lift 3. Exhale, pull it open for 4. For 7. Exhale for 8. 2 more times. 9. And 10. I'm gonna hold it open. I'm gonna do little pulses, squeeze the blades together. 10, 9, exhale 8, relax the neck. 7, 6, exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to change our setup so we can stand up. Okay, we're gonna do some standing arm work with the band. We're gonna get some legs out of this too. So this is all 2 for 1, full body workout. If you have a short band, this is gonna be weird. If you have weights, go ahead and just use hand weights here. I'm standing with my feet hip distance apart. The legs are only going to squat, okay? So that's sitting down into my chair. My knees and toes are going straight forward. My spine is neutral, my back is straight. I'm not bending or rounding, I'm tipping over at the waist, okay? That's all my legs are gonna do. You don't have to do it. You can just stand up, do just the arms. I'm gonna sit in my chair, I'm gonna sweep my arms up, and then I'm gonna lower. Good, so we're gonna end up doing a lot of squats here, 2. You can always skip them. Exhale, 3, shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, 4. My arms are straight, not locked. Exhale, 5. Working the front of the shoulder. Exhale, 6. And the top of the shoulder for 7. Exhale for 8. 2 more times. 9. 10. I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna pulse both the legs and the arms. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same series, bent elbows, bicep curls. Bicep curls are easier. Maybe you need to tighten your grip. 2. Exhale, 3. Shoulders are out of the ears. Exhale, bend, press 4. Good. How low you go in that squat? Up to you. 7. Exhale for 8. 2 more times. I'm going to go down. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to pulse both my arms and my legs for 10, 9, belly button in, 8, 7, long neck, 6, 5, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to take my palms forward, kind of lead them with my thumbs. Sit in your chair, sweep them out to the sides. Pull it up, exhale, sweep it out to the sides, 2. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Sweep it out, 5. Exhale for 7. Sweep it out, 8. 2 more times. I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna hold it. Pulses on both. Arms and legs, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to turn sideways. You don't have to. Legs. Still squatting. Arms. I have my palms facing in. My arms are straight. It's like I'm going skiing. I'm going to sit in my chair and press my arms up behind me for 10. Press the arms up for 9. Good. Exhale. Push it back. 8. Exhale for 6. Shoulders down on the back. Exhale for 5. For 4. Exhale for 3. For 2. You guessed it. Go down, hold it, pulse the arms and the legs for 10, 9, 7, 6, push 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to demonstrate the next one stationary, just because the trick is you got to get those elbows up then push. So I'm still working back of the arm, back of the shoulder, triceps, but I'm not swinging the upper arm. The upper arm is stationary, just bends and straightens, okay? So here I am standing, tip, bend, push, stand up. My elbows are still back. Push 2, elbows are back. Exhale, push, sit 3, tricep press, shoulders down. 4, you don't have to keep squatting. Exhale, push 5. Exhale, push 6. Exhale, push 7. Exhale, push 8. But we haven't done that much legs yet. We did a little. 9. Exhale, push 10. On the last one, I'm gonna stay down. Elbows up. Push. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, last favorite. Cross your band. I've got a little X here just to change. You just pull on it, a little more resistance on the back side here. I'm gonna sit, squat, hold. Not gonna come up and down anymore. I'm just gonna do some flies. My elbows are bent. Sweep them out for 10. Sweep it out, 9. Pull the shoulder blades together and back. 9, exhale. Pull it, 8. Not changing anything else. 7, just flying the opens. 6, for 5, 4, 3 more times. And then my favorite, the hold it, pulse it, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, if you had a very long band, you could push overhead. My band is not long enough for that. So I have to do this one arm at a time. You could do both, but I'm gonna step on more towards the end of my mat. Nope, band. I have my palm facing in. I'm in a lunge, okay? So from the side, I'm just gonna push that arm straight up. So lunge, push, shoulders are square. 2, 3, exhale, 4, 5, 6, like you're punching the ceiling. 7, 8, 9, 10, lift it, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And again, if you have a long band, you could do that all at once. My band's too short. All right, I'm in a lunge, leaning forward. Just gonna hold my palm facing in, shoulder down, hips, chest square, push it up for 10. Exhale, push 9. 8, for 6. Exhale for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it, hold it, punches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on in. Last little bit, just a little side bend. I'm just gonna hold my band pretty taut, straight overhead. I'm gonna get real low just so you can see me. Your legs don't have to be this wide. I'm just gonna bend to the side. Not doing much with the band other than using it to keep my arms equidistance. My ears are between my shoulders. Bending through the waist. Good. Shoulders down. Just a little obliques work, a little side bend. A little more core. Good. Just one more time, right and left. Stop in the center. Nod your chin. Roll all the way down. Take your hands to the floor, bending your knees if you need to. Just shake it out, shake out your head. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, stretch through the back of the leg. Let's bend the legs nice and deep, deep as you can. And then straighten them back up. Heel toe your feet together, walking those legs into center. And just a little forward fold here. I'm not gonna use the band again, so go ahead, just leave it there. Scoop that belly button in, stack yourself up one vertebrae at a time, standing up nice and tall. And that's it, guys. Thanks, see you next time.